Chalo. Ashtavakra 11. Yeah. What is the topic? What is the title?
Give everything, take nothing.
Give everything and take nothing. So this is a continuation from last week. You remember the Vanijya? Yeah, the merchant who sank into the ocean. Yeah, because of his smallness. And remember the homework I gave you? Did you do your homework? Yeah. Why does the businessman sink?
Because he gives less and asks for more.
See, it's the tendency of this mind. The tendency of everybody's mind, huh? It's not just the businessman. Everybody's mind is like that. It's the design of Maya. We want, yeah, and we don't give. You remember in Upanishads, Guruji did 3 types of happiness, 3 types of love. What are the 3 types of love?
Sattvic, Tamasic, Rajasic.
Very good. Rajasic, Tamasic and Sattvic. What is Tamasic love? Tell me.
They just want everything.
Where there is only lusting. You give me. I will not give you anything. I don't care for you, but I want my needs to be satisfied. That is Tamasic love. Rajasic love is?
Give and take.
You
give me this.
Conditional. You give me this, then only I love you. Or you do this way, then only I love you. Yeah? This is the kind of love that a businessman has. But in the businessman's Rajasic love, it goes a little further. What does he do? He gives very little and takes more. And what is Sattvic love?
Unconditional.
Unconditional.
Without any needs.
Absolutely. Whether you love me or not, I love you very much. Unconditionally. Yeah. So now you start looking within. Are you treating this spiritual path also the same way you used to do outside in the world? Yeah, sometimes we do that. Yeah. I want more time with Guruji. I want more attention. If you're doing anything in spirituality for the things that you were doing outside in the Maya, recognition, attention, approval, then you are a businessman. On the spiritual path, you've become a businessman. Yeah? So homework number 1 for you. Are you doing business on the spiritual path? Yeah, spiritual gain or material gain. It's all business. I want this, I want this, I want this. Yeah? So Ashtavakra says, the Vanijya, the businessman, gets drowned. So homework for the week is, every time you have some kind of an association with somebody you love, see how are you giving your love? Are you looking for something in return of that love? Are you looking for, this person should give me more attention, or this person should give me recognition, or this person should give me love, even expecting love or expecting any kind of pleasure. Yeah, that makes you a Vanijya, a businessman. Yeah, so that's your homework number 1. Okay. Now let's go to the first sutra. Avinashin Atmanam Ekam. What is Avinash? Indestructible. Vinash is that which can be destroyed. Yeah? So avinashing is indestructible. Atmanam, the soul or the consciousness. Ekam. What is the meaning of ekam?
One.
This consciousness is one. It's the same here. It's the same in an insect, in a bird, in a bee, in an animal, in another human being, in another thing. Yeah? Everywhere it is the same one consciousness that is there. Yeah? So, this indestructible one consciousness, Vignaya, when you know it, when you understand Tattvataha, that principle. The principle of what? The Brahman, the consciousness. Yeah? Mahat Tattva. You remember that? We did that in the Upanishads. Yeah? So this is referring to that Tattva. The Mahat Tattva. Yeah? The Brahman or the consciousness. Knowing this consciousness is one. Knowing this consciousness is indestructible. Then what? Then Tava Atmagnyasya Dhirasya means you, the one who is the knower of the soul. Tava is you. Atmagnyasa is the knower of the soul. Dhirasya, what is dhira? Brave one. So you, the knower of the soul, you, the brave one. Katham is how. Yeah. Artha. What is artha? Money, wealth.
Material.
Yeah, any material gain. Huh? Means. Literal translation of artha will be means. So means could be anything, no? Could be wealth, could be any material gain, could be your houses, could be your car, things, purses, bags, diamonds, golf clubs, whatever. Yeah?
We know who is this from.
Cricket, whatever. Yeah? Everything, all this is artha. Huh? So then, how artha arjane ratihi? Ratihi is pleasure. Yeah? So, how pleasure, arjane means to be born out of. How can pleasure be born out of for you? From wealth or from artha. Anything that you are, hoarding. Parigraha, remember? Patanjali? Yeah, what is parigraha? Accumulation. Yeah, whatever you are accumulating. How can you get pleasure out of it? Knowing that you are the indestructible soul, the indestructible consciousness that is present everywhere. That is one. Yeah? You, the brave one, you, the knower of this highest knowledge, how can you get lost in such a lower thing? Yeah, that is what he wants to tell you. So, homework number 2, ask yourself this question. After knowing this, that everything and everyone is the same consciousness, how can you become interested in accumulating wealth? So Ashtavakra asks Janaka this question actually. How can you be interested in accumulating wealth? But it's not like a question. He already knows that Janaka is not interested in wealth, power, politics. He's a king. He already is amidst all this. But being amidst it, Guruji says a very beautiful thing. Business has not become his soul. Yeah? What happens when business becomes your soul? What did Guruji say?
It eats up your soul.
Yeah.
Yes, your soul gets destroyed. Yeah? But how does Janaka do all this politics and power and being a king and taking care of so much money? How does he do it?
From the periphery.
Beautiful, from the periphery. Did you understand what's the meaning of periphery?
It's untouched.
Huh?
He's not touched by those to the inner.
Okay, how do I not get touched by it? Oh, I have such a big house, I have such a big car, I have all loved ones around me, so much love, so much emotion, so much prosperity. How do I not get touched?
Like you play a game with your child and you don't care about winning or losing.
Perfect. Yeah. How you play a game, that's how lead life. Yeah. Till now we were attached. Oh, my thing, my person, my wife, my husband, my kid, my. Have you noticed this? What this my does to you? Yeah. You get trapped into this Maya because of this my. Yeah. Just play it like a game. It is a game of karma finally, isn't it? Yeah. The river of karma is flowing. Whatever is there in your life today is because of your past karmas. You know that, right? Yeah. And whatever will come will be because of past karmas. Unnecessarily you get into the way of these karmas and try to fight the current. It's no use. Anyway, you are going to go with the current. Recognize this. Wake up. Yeah? Play it all like a game at the periphery. Yeah? You remember that story I told you about that leaf falling from the tree? And Ramakrishna Paramahansa, he got enlightened. Yeah? How the leaf falls. If the wind takes it north, it will go north. If the wind takes it south, it will go south. If the wind goes east, it goes east. If it goes west, the leaf goes west. Does the leaf say, no, I don't want to go north, I want to go south? Only when you start saying that I don't want to go north, I want to go south, do you create agami karma. You get it? That's when you're getting attached to everything. The only way to be unattached, yeah, is to play it like a game from the periphery. In the center, I am established. I understand that I am the soul, the consciousness. Yes. All attachments are only with this body, nothing else. This is clear, no?
See, so many times, it's all in our own, like whatever we want to do. Like there's 10 options. One is like very materialistic option and one is very less materialistic. So, it's how do we know which way the wind is blowing? Because our mind can go, there's so many options you can choose. So there's a golf course, the golf option is there, or the Kriya option is there.
You know what to choose when there is golf and when there is Kriya. What do you choose?
Kriya.
Yeah, your intellect will tell you.
Golf options always there. Kriya only happens once a week.
Right. Yeah? So always remember, when there is a choice, always go towards something that is sattvic. Yeah, that is more closer to my nature. Yeah, which is more closer to myself. That which lets me meditate and go closer to myself. Yeah, that which is conducive to my spiritual growth. That is the option I choose. And that is the option that will not lead to agami seeds. Yeah? This was a very simple example. You could have so many more examples where you have to choose, right?
Yeah.
So, you always choose something that is very natural. Yeah? Where you are not resisting any flow. Yeah? Which is.
But I feel like for Janaka, it's going to be very hard to resist so many. I mean, it's to go with the flow. I mean, there are kind of very silly examples that I would say, like you're going to a party and you have a choice of wearing a expensive saree versus a simple saree. So if you're wearing something expensive, you're going with the flow. But if you're wearing something simple, you're going with your own, you just want to be simple. So, I mean, same with Janaka, like he's a king and, what should he choose if he has the option of going in a beautiful rath and impressing the whole crowd or the other kings versus going in a simple, walking, so, I mean, how do you choose?
See, you can wear a very nice, expensive, dazzling dress, and still be very centered. Because after wearing that dress, I am not looking for appreciation. I wore it because I have it in my closet and I like it. I feel nice. I wore it. Finished. When it ends there. But if I have a string attached, an expectation, recognition, some appreciation, I am looking for something, that's where, again, I'm creating karma.
Okay.
Your intellect will give you the answer. And the answer comes the first time. It's always right the first time. Then later, mind goes out and says, no, this, no, what if that, what if this. This is all bargaining going on.
That makes sense.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Next sutra. Atma Ajnana Ajnanadaho means Atma is the self and Ajnana is the ignorance or the wrong knowledge. Atma Ajnanad Aho. What happens when there is ignorance of the self?
The mind's attracted to the Maya.
Beautiful. So, Preetir. What is Preetir? Love for Vishaya happens. What is Vishaya?
Desires.
Sense objects. Objects of the senses. That expensive dress, that car, her car, his house, somebody else's thing. So, because of ignorance of the self, when a person is totally lost in Maya, he wants other people's objects. There is love for Vishaya. But what is this Ashtavakra saying? Ashtavakra saying it is Brahma Gochara. What is Brahma Gochara? Brahm? Illusion. And Gochara is another word again for the sense object. So, he's saying all these sense objects that your mind will run after because of Maya, all these sense objects are nothing but an illusion. Wake up to this. And how are they an illusion? He gives you examples. Shuktir. What is Shukta? We've done this word before. Who remembers? Shukta was the mother of pearl. You remember the mother of pearl I told you? It's on the beach somewhere far away and the sun is shining on the mother of pearl. It starts looking like silver. So, Shukti is the mother of pearl. In Ajnato. Ajnato is in ignorance. Lobho. What is Lobha? Greed. So, when there is ignorance of what the pearl is, it creates greed. Just like, Yatha means just like. Rajat is silver. Vibhrame, illusion. So he is giving you examples. Ignorance of the self will give rise to love for sense objects. But these sense objects are illusionary. And how are they illusionary? He is giving you the example like the Shukta appears like silver, shuktir agnato, and it creates lobh in me, greed in me. Oh, I want that silver. Yeah. And just like yatha is just like the rajat is the silver, is just an illusion. Clear? This one, we discussed this before, no? How mother of pearl looks like silver on the beach. Yeah. So here Ashtavakra is again and again reminding you that pleasure is not in these sense objects. Yeah. Where is the pleasure? Yeah. The joy is here. The source of pleasure is here. So homework number 3 for you. Whatever activity you love doing, yeah, for example, Sandeep loves golf, yeah, and if Chandan loves shopping, yeah, and Sandesh loves cricket, yeah, whatever activity you love doing, when you are doing that activity and you are feeling very nice, feeling very happy and joyous doing it, see where is the joy? Is it in that cricket or in that golf club or in that expensive dress? Or is it here within? Yeah? That's your homework. Homework number 3. Yeah? And then Guruji gives you many examples, no? That you get lost in sex, in company, in alcohol, thinking that joy is in them. Yeah? But he says, observe where the joy is. It is arising from within. Yeah? Clear? We'll go ahead now. Vishwam sfurati yatredam taranga eva sagare. What is sagar? Ocean. Taranga? So, like the waves in the ocean, what is Vishwam? This world. Yeah? Sfurati is to be manifested. Yeah? This world is manifested. Just like the waves are manifested in the ocean. Yeah? So, from where does this Vishwa get manifested?
From within.
Yeah? Soham asmiti. What is Soham? You do this in Sudarshan Kriya. I am that. Yeah? Asmiti. From within me. Yeah? So this world has sprung. This world has manifested out from within me. Just like the waves are manifested out of the ocean. Yeah? I'll go ahead. Vijnaya. Vijnaya is again knowing this. Yeah? Vijnaya is knowing this. Kim Dina. Deen is, come on, Hindi word, Dina.
They're not like giving.
Poor.
Okay.
Yeah? Dina eva is like, Dhavasi is to run. Yeah? Why are you running like a poor man behind objects of the senses, knowing that this world has manifested out of me? Yeah? Just like the waves are manifested out from the ocean, this world has manifested out of me. Knowing this, how can you keep running around behind sense objects like a Dina? Yeah? Like a poor man. Know that you are the source of joy. Yeah? The previous homework where you are playing cricket or golf club, we are running behind these things. Yeah? Some people are running behind money, some people are running behind name, some are running behind fame, thinking the joy is there. But here he tells you very clearly why you are running. Yeah, the joy is here. Recognize that the joy is here. So does that mean then from today I should stop doing what I was doing? Stop playing cricket, stop playing golf?
Stop going to work.
Stop going to work? Does he want to say that?
We have to play the game.
To play the golf.
We have to play the game.
Play it like a game. Yeah? How you play a game with your kids? It's all fun. It doesn't matter whether I win or lose. It's all part of karma. I will put in my 100%. Then what happens? Happens. Yeah? The joy is not in that thing or that money or that power or that job, whatever I am running behind. Yeah? The source of joy is within. Yeah? So, don't run behind these things like a poor person. Yeah? Guruji is very sweet and very lenient, so he said meek person. You remember?
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah? But even you know the meaning of deen. Yeah? Yeah? Sometimes Ashtavakra also picks up the cane, huh? Yeah? Stop behaving like a poor person. Yeah? Don't go to God like a beggar. Such things Ashtavakra says. Yeah? Why? Just to help us wake up. Oh, I'm going to ask something. Yeah? Let me not ask. Let me not run after this and that. Yeah? Let me just go with love and gratitude to go on. Yeah? Or let me play this game just with that love and that joy which I already am. Yeah? He said a very beautiful thing. Desire arises in a mind which is not fully conscious. Do you remember that? Yeah? A semi-conscious mind is the mother of
Desires. Yeah, desires.
What does he mean by semi-conscious mind?
Ignorance.
We are not fully aware.
We are not.
Not in knowledge.
Yes. Yeah. We are not aware. We are not conscious all the time. Yeah. We get lost in this mind.
One end is an unconscious mind. One end is a fully conscious mind. Unconscious mind will not have any desire anyways. Fully conscious mind will not have desires. The in-between grey area.
Did you hear what he said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
At both the ends, you don't have any desire. Only when you are semi-conscious, when you are lost in this Maya, that is when you are semi-conscious. Recognize it. And when you are lost in this Maya, you have desire. Desire to achieve that, desire to achieve this, desire for this person, desire for a situation, yeah, for things. This happens only in a semi-conscious mind. Yeah? So homework number 4 for you. Whatever you do throughout this week, you're at work with your family, you're enjoying outside, you're walking, or you're even vacuuming the floor, as simple as that. Again and again, see, am I aware of what I am doing, where I am, how my body is moving, what I am saying, who I am looking at? Yeah? Or am I mechanically just vacuuming the floor? Are you getting the difference?
Yes.
Yeah? Being aware, all the time being aware. Yeah? Just become more and more and more conscious. Are you aware that you're breathing right now? You see? Are you aware that you have a body? See, we lose awareness of this body also. Yeah. So, recognize this again and again. Am I aware of how I am sitting, how my hand is moving, how my lips are moving, yeah? Who I am looking at? Again and again, being conscious, being aware of your body, of your own breath, of your own mind. And then slowly, slowly, what will happen with this more awareness? What will happen?
You'll not lose yourself.
Desire will go away.
Desires will drop. You don't have to make an effort to drop. Oh no, I should not have this desire, I should not have this desire. Is that going to work?
Never.
Are you getting it? It doesn't work that way. You becoming more and more conscious, more and more aware. Oh, I am not this body. Yeah, I am that consciousness, that self that is always established. These senses run behind these objects outside. Yeah? All the time being aware of that self, that highest consciousness that I am. Yeah, for 1 week you can do this. Yeah, challenge of the week. Yeah, for 7 days, continuously being aware. Easy, no?
Maybe you're aware of eating the gulab jamun. How many gulab jamuns we are eating?
Yeah, all the time, eating, sleeping, whatever you are doing. Yeah?
Good way to lose weight.
Okay, that's homework number 4, right?
Yes.
Being aware all the time, throughout the week. Being conscious all the time. And reminding myself, I am that self, the consciousness. Yeah? How can I get attached to these small little things? Yeah? Go to the next sutra. Shrutvapi. Shrutvapi. Come on, we did this. Shruti, you remember? What is the meaning of Shruti? Having heard this so many times and understood it. Yeah, Shrutvapi is even after listening to this and understanding this, having known this, having known what? Shuddha. Shuddha is?
Pure.
You are pure. Chaitanya. What is Chaitanya?
Aware.
Yeah, you are that supreme consciousness. Chaitanya is the having known that you are pure, that you are that supreme consciousness. Atmanam. What is Atmanam? The soul or the self. Is what? Ati Sundaram. What is Ati Sundaram?
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful, extremely beautiful. Yeah. Then what? No, having known all this, then what? Upasthe Atyanta. What is Upasthe? Upasthe is? You remember Upasate? Yeah? Worshipping. Yeah? Or getting extremely attached to or loving. Yeah? Atyanta, same as Hindi.
Too much.
Too much, a lot. Yeah, too much. Atyanta. Samsakto. What is samsakto? What is asakta? Asakti, we've done this word before.
Attachment or attraction.
Attachment. So, getting extremely attached with this world. Almost to the point of adoring it or worshipping it. What happens? Malinyam. What is malin?
Then is dirty.
Dirty, yeah, completely unclean, darkness you can say, yeah. Adi gacchati, one goes into darkness, yeah? Or one goes into dirt. So when you worship the lower mortal things or get attached to these lower mortal things, then you go into darkness. When do you go into darkness? Only when you have already heard this. Shrutvapi, you've already heard this. You already know you are pure. You are supreme. You are extremely beautiful. And still, having known this, you get attached. Then you go into extreme darkness. Malinyam. Yeah, and here Guruji says, we will not let that happen. Yeah, we won't let the liveliness of the consciousness which is coming from ourself. Yeah, we will not let that go away. Yeah? We don't wait for this darkness. We just become more and more aware. We become more and more alive. And how? He told you a prayer. What was the prayer? We all know it. Prata smarami manasa adbhut mantarabham jyotirmayam sakala papatama prahatram. What does it mean? Every morning I remind myself what?
That I am the most pure and the I am this infinite being, light and love.
I am that infinite being that is endless. Yeah? And that is full of light. Jyotir, full of light. Yeah? Which is beyond sin. And it is full of love. Yeah, I'll send this prayer to you in the email. See that you learn it by heart. Yeah? And every morning when you wake up from the bed, you say it to yourself. Initially it will require reminders. So put a reminder on your phone and then slowly, let it become a habit. Yeah? Again and again and again. Becoming aware. Otherwise, the moment we wake up, we open our eyes, we get lost into this world. We start planning, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to get this. Yeah? I don't have to get this, I like this, I hate this. Our mind starts early in the morning. Yeah? So, instead of that, the moment you open your eyes in bed, say this prayer and then wake up. Yeah? I remind myself I am that infinite being. That endless, that pure love and light. Yeah? He told you a very beautiful thing, no? Walk like a cloud. What is the speciality of a cloud?
It's free, it can go anywhere, it has no attachments.
Yes, and it is floating. Yeah, it is floating.
Floating.
Does it have any feet?
No.
Does it leave any footprints?
No.
We leave footprints, right? What is the meaning of footprints?
Gravity, impression.
Yeah. Karmas. Yeah. The impressions that we are leaving in this world. Yeah. Be like a cloud. Light, fluffy. Huge, beautiful, magnificent. Yeah? But can you touch a cloud? You can never touch a cloud, right? Go on the highest peak, the highest mountain and stand. Yeah? Clouds will be floating all around you. Can you touch it? Yeah? Be like that. No circumstance, no situation touches you. Everything is at the periphery. You are untouched, just like a cloud. Float in this world. Float why? So that you don't have footprints. You don't leave behind any footprint. Yeah? So that you don't leave behind any impression. Yeah? Every morning, remind yourself this. Yeah? Don't get trapped in Maya. He ends with a very beautiful thing. That the design of Maya was what? What is the purpose of the design of Maya?
Irritate you.
To irritate you. Yeah, that's why people irritate you, situations irritate you, things irritate you. Yeah? Even things irritate you.
Mosquitoes sound irritating.
Mosquitoes sound irritates you. Yeah? This world is so beautifully designed. Yeah? So that you crave for it. That is also designed so well. And then after a point you get fed up also. That is also designed. So beautiful, na? Two opposites designed together. It could only be the work of that creator. Yeah? So he says all this irritation has been created for you to turn inwards. Yeah? So last homework number 5 is turn within, meditate. Are you all meditating? Nobody said a yes.
Yes. You're loud mouth.
Yes, everybody I think in this room, almost everybody has a Sahaj mantra. You must meditate. Those who don't have, you have lots of CDs, you have meditations available on YouTube every day. Yeah, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however much it naturally goes, let it go. Yeah, you must meditate. Okay? Especially because when we go into Ashtavakra 12, he starts with that, about meditation. So if you've not done your homework, you won't understand 12. Okay? So see that you meditate. And homework number 6 is that prayer. Yeah, you learn it up by heart. Okay? Did I cover everything?
Yes.